Juggalos and Juggalettes, it's your big homie Big Ian coming at you live from FagoLovers.net. Once again, this time I'm sitting down with Dusty of Suburban Noise's Moonshine Bandits. Dusty, how are you doing today?
Pretty good. What's going on out there?
Nothing much. Dusty, I wanted to sit down and interview you today to talk about your release that just came out on Sub Noize a couple weeks ago, the Whiskey and Women re-release. First thing I wanted to ask you was, why did you guys decide to drop this deluxe edition of Whiskey and Women?
Well, the original Whiskey and Women came out, and it was selling really good. Still is selling good. Sound scans, all that stuff. And Sub Noize approached us to repackage it because the album had been out for over a year. They said repackage it, add some new songs, and we'll add a DVD with 6 music videos. Re-spark the interest of all the store buyers, and put it back out on the market. So, then the Best Buy retailers pick it up, and it just basically reignites sales again. So it's doing pretty damn good too. So we're excited with it. It's all new artwork, 6 music videos, I think 5 new songs, all digitally remastered. So it's pretty cool.
Okay, and now for anybody who picked up the original copy of Whiskey and Women, tell us a little bit about the 5 new songs that came on this version, about, why you like them, why you felt that they, add more selling power to the album. Tell us a little bit about the 5 new tracks.
Well, the main song, the new single, Dive Bar Beauty Queen, is basically a new song we did with Rehab. Danny Boone's the lead singer of Rehab out in Georgia. And we did that song and did a video with it with adult film actress Tara Patrick, and that song goes over really well for all of our live shows. No matter what state we're in, whenever we do that song, it gets pretty good acceptance by the crowd. So that song right there is on there. Then we got a couple other ones. One of them we did with Big Smo, who is he kind of mixes country with hip hop, and he's out of Tennessee. He just signed with Warner Brothers. So that's another big song on there. And then we have a couple other ones that are pretty aggressive shots out to the critics that kind of don't understand our type of music. So it's pretty sweet, man. I mean, it's doing good. It's just a matter of, people just need to check it out, and then they fall in love with it. So we're pumped up on our fan base. The Shiner Nation has been totally got our backs on it and really pushing it for us, so we can't thank them enough on it as well.
Okay, awesome. Now, you had mentioned a DVD that comes with this release, and you had said that there are some music videos on that as well. Can you tell us, is it just music videos, or is there any other content on there?
No, it's just music videos. It's got our My Kind of Country music video that went #1 on CMT.com and #2 on actual CMT, and it's got a couple of our other videos, For the Outlaws, which is a huge song we did with one of our friends on the label, Big B and Colt Ford. And I mean, that's a huge song. Colt Ford right now is #1 country artist in the world, and he's also mixes, hip hop with country. So it's got some great videos on there. It's good because you could pop it in at a party or whatever, and it just loops through the videos one after another, So it's pretty sick.
Okay, now do you guys have any plans to do any, touring to promote this release?
Yeah, right now we're doing our own tour, headlining our own shows all throughout the U.S. We leave next week for Michigan, Iowa, Cleveland, Ohio, Findlay, Ohio, a couple other spots on that run. Then we take a break. Then we fly out to Florida and headline the county fair out there in Stuart, Florida. Then we have shows in California, and then we got shows in Arkansas. So it's like we're all over the place. We're mainly just flying out, doing a few shows, and then we fly back to California, and then we wait, have some time with the family, then we fly back out again.
Okay, awesome. Now, on the subject of, performing at different venues and touring and such, is there any chance that we will see you guys performing at the Gathering of the Juggalos in 2013?
You know what? We'd love to go out there. We've our first actually basically the first time we ever really seen the Juggalo crowd was when Twisted took us out on tour with Boondocks and a few other guys, and we got to see what the Juggalos were all about because we didn't know. And after talking to them at our merch booth, you know, meeting a few Juggalos and seeing what they're all about and seeing the loyalty that they have and the respect of music is just unbelievable. So, you know, if we were ever to get a call to go out there, I think last year, the last gathering, I think our Zinger, Kevin Zinger, the head of Sub Noize, was telling us that they wanted us to go play, but our schedules didn't match up. So if we get an invite, you know, we're down to go if it makes sense. You know what I mean? I mean, shit. I hear it's wild though from all the other bands we've talked to and that have done it. You know, they say it's a good time.
Okay, awesome. Now switching
Have
gears.
you ever been out there?
Oh, this will be my 5th year in a row going to the gathering.
Yeah. What do you think? It's pretty wild, right?
Yeah, it's in my opinion, it is the wildest music festival going on out there. And you know, that was one of the things where I was really intrigued by your first album when it came out. And I was curious because I mean, not that everybody on Sub Noize or everybody on Strange always performs at you know, the gatherings, but I was curious as to why maybe we hadn't seen you guys there. You know, and I guess the conflicting schedules must have been it. But if you ever do get a chance, I know I'm not the only person who'd like to see you guys perform there.
Right on, man. Thank you. Yeah. I've never really met ICP, but I mean, shoot, if they were ever to extend an invite, you know, we respect everything they're doing. How could you not, right? I mean,
Absolutely.
It's pretty amazing. So.
Okay, now switching gears back to you know, actual releases. Since this was sort of a re-release just with bonus material, have you guys made any plans for? Have you guys started recording or made any of the moves towards a release with new material?
Yeah, we've actually just been getting back in the studio. We have a bunch of songs written, so we're just kind of shopping around studios to go record at. I think we're going to go to Nashville and record the entire album in February. We have a few songs done already in California, but the rest of it will be done in Nashville. And then we're hoping to release by August of this year a full new album with, you know, probably 15 brand new songs and new music videos and all that. Now that we have, you know, now that we've proved that we could sell records, we have the numbers to prove it, you know, it's a little easier to get a budget to go, you know, record a better quality CD, you know, with better sounding music because you could get into those bigger studios and stuff like that. So we're really excited with our newer stuff that we're putting out or getting down, you know what I mean?
Okay, do you guys have like a speculative title or anything like that at this point, or is it really in the really early stages?
It's in the real early stages. We have a couple titles we're kicking around, but shoot, I don't really want to you know, spit them out there because there's nothing set in stone yet. So, but I do know that it will be out by August because we've been getting a little pressure to get another one out. So.
Okay. Now the last question I had for you guys was, you know, it's been a couple years now that you know, you've been with Sub Noize and you've been with this, you know, record label that has a lot of ties to the Juggalo world. And what I kind of wanted to ask you was, like, looking back now on the couple years you've been with Sub Noize, like, how do you feel about the label? Are you guys really happy there? Has it done a lot for y'all's careers? Are you happy with the moves you've made with that company?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, Sub Noize, you know, they took a chance with us. I mean, let's face it, you know, there's not people out there that's mixing our style of outlaw country with, you know, rebel-style hip-hop, putting those two forms of music together. And, you know, that's not something they've ever had on their label, but, you know, they took us on, they pushed the project. You know, their publicist, James, is just a beast at, you know, he's really should be credited for getting us into CMT. And I mean, who would have thought that our style of music would ever even be on a channel like CMT worldwide, you know? So, you know, we do got to give a lot of credit to Sub Noize for pushing us, you know, and we're happy to be amongst the top 5 sellers on Sub Noize. So we do got to thank them and give them credit for that, you know, and SRH as well for backing us with the clothing, the gear, and promoting our projects as well. So we're very excited and thankful, most of all, appreciative of the label to get our backs like that.
Okay, awesome, Dusty. Well, I think that's all the questions I've got for you for right now. Is there anything else you'd like to say to all your fans listening to this right now?
Yeah, I just want to say thanks, to our family, the China Nation, and everybody that's been joining and being loyal to us and helping us just crush any obstacle that's in our way. And thanks to you guys too, man, for supporting us and what we do and giving us an interview like this, man. We really appreciate this type of shit.
Absolutely, Dusty. Thank you for taking the time to do the interview. We really appreciate it.